Hi guys, I'm Rahul from Simply Learn, and today I'm going to tell you how you can become a blockchain developer. Now before we begin, let's see the current situation of the market. 84% of companies are now dabbling into blockchain. Blockchain is the fastest growing skill in the US freelance job market. Apple's Steve Wozniak is getting involved with blockchain projects, and JP Morgan's CIO believes that blockchain will replace existing technology. As we can see, with the amount of focus organizations are putting on blockchain and what tech influencers around the world have to say about it, we can see clearly that they really believe that blockchain can have a tremendous positive impact on our lives and the market as a whole. So it's no surprise that blockchain has worldwide acclaim now. It's created a huge number of job opportunities across the world. And one such job is that of a blockchain developer. So here's what we're going to learn today. Who is a blockchain developer? What are the types of blockchain developers? The steps you have to follow to become a blockchain developer? The obstacles you might face while learning blockchain? The salaries offered to blockchain developers? And how companies are using blockchain right now. So, who is a blockchain developer? A blockchain developer is someone who designs, implements, and supports a blockchain network. So in a way, they are responsible for setting up the blockchain network and then ensuring that it works properly. They create and optimize blockchain protocols. For example, is the network a public network? They create such protocols and then optimize it based on their usage or requirement. They develop distributed applications and smart contracts on the blockchain network. Now, let's talk about the different types of blockchain developers. So they fall under two major categories: core blockchain developers and blockchain software developers. A core blockchain developer works on the core features and the architecture of the blockchain network. Basically, they're in charge of the entire blockchain network. They manage the architecture of the network, supervise the blockchain network. They work on consensus algorithms. For example, there's the proof of work algorithm in Bitcoin, and set up blockchain protocols. A core blockchain developer works very much like a core web developer. Now, the main thing is that they both work on core concepts. Now, just like blockchain developers work on protocols, you have web developers working on protocols like HTTP or TCP/IP and so on. Now, let's talk about a blockchain software developer. Now, they work on blockchain to create applications. Now, they create smart contracts, develop distributed applications, and work on the front and back end application development. Blockchain software developers are also very similar to web application developers. Both of them create applications on a network that's already set up by core developers. So how do you become a blockchain developer? So before you start off on your path to becoming a blockchain developer, there are some things that you really have to know. Now we're going to talk about the prerequisites. First up, you have programming languages. Now, it is absolutely necessary that you be well versed in programming languages before you can get onto blockchain development. Most blockchains are created in languages like Java, C++, JavaScript, Go, Python, C#, and so on. So let me emphasize how important it is that you know programming languages. Now, for core blockchain development, any of these aforementioned languages will do the job for you. However, in case you have to create distributed applications and smart contracts on Ethereum, it is mandatory that you learn the programming language Solidity. Then you need to understand the fundamentals of object-oriented programming. Now, the concepts of object-oriented programming, which anyone who codes will know, is the wrapping up of data and functions into a single unit. This is exactly what blockchains function on. For example, you have the Ethereum block here. It has two components, data and function. The user details act as the data. Now, this data includes the person who's sending the transaction or how much money they're planning to transfer. Then you have the function, which is the command to send and receive payments. Then you need to learn about flat and relational databases. Now, blockchain was created on the basis of these two types of databases. A flat database stores data in a single table structure, and a relational database uses a number of tables and can cross-reference records across tables. So it is necessary that you understand how these two databases work to completely understand how blockchain was created from their concepts. Then you need to learn what data structures are. You need to understand the working of data structures like stack, linked list, queue, and so on. This is because blockchain by itself is a backlinked list. Each block in a blockchain references the previous block. Now, this is done by a field in the block's header known as the previous hash that holds the hash value of the preceding block. Knowledge about web application development. By being well versed in web app development, you're opening yourself to a wide range of opportunities to create web and mobile applications using blockchain technology. Because regardless of whether the application works on blockchain technology, the front end can be created only with web application development. Then you need to know about networking. Blockchains work on the internet. So you need to understand the many concepts regarding networks. For example, how systems are able to communicate with each other, how the network works, and so much more. Now, after you're done with all of this, you're ready to start your journey to become a blockchain developer. The first step is to understand the concepts of blockchain. Now, Satoshi Nakamoto's white paper, Bitcoin, a peer-to-peer electronic cash system, gives a detailed account on how Bitcoin works and introduces us to the concept of blockchain. So if you want to learn firsthand how blockchain works from the creator of Bitcoin himself, I would suggest you go to Satoshi Nakamoto's paper. Next, you need to learn important terms related to blockchain. For example, what is a miner? What is a block? What is a public distributed ledger? Hash encryption, proof of work, mining, and so much more. Then you can learn how systems other than Bitcoin like Ethereum, Hyperledger, Hashgraph, and so on use blockchain to work with their technology. The second step involves understanding the economics behind cryptocurrencies and blockchain. Blockchain technologies work on crypto economics, which is nothing but the combination of two words, cryptography and economics. Cryptography in blockchain involves hashing, digital signatures, and proof of work. Hashing is involved in maintaining the privacy of a user within the network. This is made possible with the help of cryptographic algorithms. For example, in Bitcoin, we have the SHA-256 algorithm and ETH in Ethereum. Digital signatures help validate a particular user within the network. This is made possible with the combination of the user's public and private keys. Proof of work involves miners around the world trying to solve a complex mathematical puzzle to be able to add a block to the blockchain. On the economic side, you need to understand how miners are incentivized. The users who add and take part in the blockchain are given cryptocurrencies. Now, people who take decisions also have the right to charge a fee for their service. For example, if a person has a block and he has to decide what transactions he's going to add to that block, he has the right to charge you some amount of money if you want your transaction to be added to his block. Good users of the network are rewarded with monetary compensation or the ability to take decisions. Bad users of the network have to pay a fine or have their rights to take decisions stripped away. Step 3 is to understand how cryptocurrencies work. With cryptocurrencies, there's a whole number of steps before a process is complete. You need to understand how each and every step works. For example, first, how a sender begins the transaction to send money to the receiver, how the message is encrypted and transmitted across the network, how miners are able to verify that transaction, how the block is added to the blockchain, how money is deducted from each of the participants' wallets. You need to understand the relationship between each and every step of the process and how they interact with each other. Step 4. Getting some hands-on experience. Now, after you're done with all the steps that I mentioned before, this one's the hardest, practical application. So even if you know all the theory, if you don't have any practical experience, it won't have a very large impact. So you need to start coding and creating your own smart contracts. You need to create your own distributed applications on the Ethereum platform. Also, let me remind you, for you to be able to create smart contracts or distributed applications, you need to have learned the programming language Solidity. And finally, you can invest in Bitcoins or other cryptocurrencies so that you can have an understanding of how they actually work. Now, it's very important that you also keep yourself updated regarding cryptocurrencies and blockchains and Bitcoins by reading up on blogs and forums. You can take part in Discord chat rooms. You can use the Telegram application, which has a very active community on cryptocurrencies and blockchain. You can involve yourself in subreddits like r/blockchain, r/bitcoin, and other related subreddits. You can get on CoinMarketCap that talks about market capitalizations of several cryptocurrencies, CoinMarketCal, and so much more. There's an abundance of resources on the internet that you can take advantage of. Now, let's talk about the obstacles that you might face while learning blockchain. Now, you've noticed that blockchain isn't very easy. There's a lot of content to cover. Now, to make matters worse, you could also face some of these problems. First of them is outdated content. Now, the tutorials and content that you might find online cannot possibly keep up with the constantly changing technology. So it's only natural that the content that you might get might be a little outdated, which isn't what you want. You want the latest and the most highest quality content. Secondly, lack of quality content. Now there's an abundance of sources that you can learn from. And since there's such a wide variety, it's possible that you might end up using a type of source that's of low quality or of substandard quality. Now, let's talk about salaries that you can get in a blockchain job. Now, in the United States, blockchain developers earn $130,000 per annum according to Burning Glass Technologies. In the more tech-oriented areas of US like Silicon Valley, New York, and Boston, they earn up to $150,000 per annum. Several companies around the world have invested heavily into incorporating blockchain into their processes. Now you have companies like Alphabet, Bank of America, Wells Fargo, Apple, Microsoft, and so on. So this is a clear indication that companies are very interested in hiring people who are skilled enough in the concepts of blockchain. And finally, how are companies using blockchain? Walmart uses blockchain to keep track of each and every step in the supply chain. With this, they are able to track down where the problem area is and to ensure that that problem is solved before it can happen again. You have JP Morgan Chase & Co. This company created their own blockchain application called Quorum that solves the processing that allows private transactions to take place in a group of participants whose identities are known. The Agricultural Bank of China created a loaning system using blockchain that aimed to help small and medium-sized agricultural businesses that didn't have a good credit record. Now, how can Simplilearn help you? Simplilearn provides certification courses that give you an introductory or an advanced understanding into the concepts of blockchain. The Introductory Blockchain Basics course provides 12 hours of self-paced learning and covers all the concepts related to Bitcoin and blockchain data structures. Moreover, it gives you an introduction into blockchain, Bitcoin, blockchain mining, buying and selling Bitcoins, emerging trends in blockchain, and so much more. Now the advanced course or the blockchain certification training course provides 32 hours of instructor-led training, 50 plus hands-on exercises using blockchain technology, 9 practical projects covering Ethereum, Hyperledger, and Bitcoin, case studies, and so on. It also helps you understand Solidity programming, Ethereum coding, advanced smart contracts, Ethereum application architecture, real-life projects, and so much more. The content of these courses are constantly updated to keep up with emerging trends in the market, and it is of highest quality. With that, we've reached the end of another video. I hope you guys found this video informative and helpful. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more from Simplilearn.
Hi there, if you like this video, subscribe to the Simplilearn YouTube channel and click here to watch similar videos. To nerd up and get certified, click here.